Hi, everyone. How's everyone tonight? Frankie, MJ, Marla, Cuban, Mob Rats Exposed. What happened to you before? Miss Can't Be Wrong, MJ, Grant, Rustin. How did Rustin get in here? Mob Rats 1. Let's see. Miss Can't Be Wrong, Grant, John O'Master, Common Sense, hi. Get a Warren. Get a Warren. Quirk. Hi. Angel, hope this finds you in good spirits. Looking in from Dublin, Ireland. Hi, welcome. Common Sense. There will never be another Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, or Wayne Gretzky. That's true. Or Don Mattingly. Hi, Cousin Paulie. Hi, Big Lou. Mob Rats certified. How are you certified? Emmanuel. Stool Pigeons. Joe Della. Yankees for life. Hello. Well, Chris did say he was going to come on with me, and naturally he is nowhere to be found. So, whatever. Frankie Calabria, how are you? I'm trying to see. I hope I didn't miss anyone. Holly Golightly, hello. Hi, Angel. I'm so excited to see you here. You are the sweetest, most down-to-earth girl. Aw, thank you, Holly. Thank you. Hold on. I just got a text from... Okay. Okay, Chris said he'll be here in 15 minutes, but... And Marie, what happened to you before? You in the middle of the stream, it just died. Let me catch up. Hi, Carol. I don't. Oh, hi, Justice Tech Bros. Hi, how are you? Hey, Angel. Hope all is well. Hope everyone in chat is enjoying their night as well. Thank you. Hi, Vince. Justice Tech Pros. Maybe you can help me with something. What is it called when you go to a cooperator sentencing and they get their 5K letter or something? That's called their sentencing, right? Excuse me. Let's see. I'll drop it with you on MRA. You could come on while I tell it. So you just come on when you feel like it. My ma has... Your grandma has Zappa? Hey, A, Sistero, how are you? Hi, Beantown. Hi, Mickey. Hi, Dante. Yes, that is when they are sentenced based on the deal. Okay, so here, this is what happened. Okay, so I found out. Oh, let's let him in. Hi.
Make pretend I'm not here and just tell your story.
Okay, but I'm happy that you are. So I found out that a cooperator was going to be sentenced. And I think it was in the papers, or maybe Mr. Capici, Big Mouth said it. I don't remember. But I wouldn't tell anyone in my family. I didn't tell anyone Hi, Jane. So because I knew if I told someone that I was going to go, they were going to either tell me not to go, try to talk me out of it, or what are you doing that for? But I wanted to see and hear with my own eyes when this person started cooperating. And I knew that they weren't either the newspapers weren't going to say it, or they were going to lie. I just wanted to hear it with my own eyes, because this cooperator said that he started cooperating in after my dad died. But I had a feeling it wasn't true. So I got in my car, I went to Brooklyn. He was in Brooklyn Federal Court. And I got in there, and he comes walking in, and now he spots me. And at first he was like, when you're nervous, but you see someone that and so you're like a little, happy to see them, but then it hits you. Oh no. Like, oh no, what are you doing here? And he put like the praying hands up to me, and then it hits him, because as he was walking towards me, I said to him, what did I say to him? Something like, let's see when all this began. Let's see when all this started. I think I called him rat boy or whatever I said. Let's see when this really started. And he told every single person that was in that courtroom who I was and that I was there. There wasn't a person he missed. And it was all filled with, there was a few reporters there. And I'm echoing. Chris, you got to shut the thing off,
What thing?
your speaker or something, because I was echoing.
Still?
No, it's fine now. So anyway, he started telling everyone in the courtroom. He went over to the judge. He even told the judge. The courtroom was filled with, there's a few reporters there, and there was like prosecutors and FBI agents, and he went over to every one of them, and it was so obvious, because he would say something to them, and then they would look up and look at me. And then one of them finally said, like, so what? Like, I saw his lips say, so what? And then he went and even told the judge. And so the judge made the people that were in the gallery, the audience, whatever you call us, he made us wait 10 minutes. Like the doors had to be shut, and none of us were allowed to leave until he was gone 10 minutes. Like, did they actually think I was going to do something to him? It was ridiculous. But what happened is that I was so happy that I went, because for a long time, I wondered if he was the reason why they kept my father in solitary for as long as they did. And sure enough, he was an informant since 97, and then he became a full-time informant in 98. So, and this is someone that my father really cared for him. And he was a rat the whole time. Like, and there were things that happened. Like, my father wouldn't let us help him in any way. Like, we couldn't do anything. We couldn't try to help him get into a hospital, nothing. He wouldn't let us do anything. And one time we met with an attorney, a big attorney in Springfield. He was like a real big shot. And it was my sister, not my sister, my mom, my brother Peter, and myself. And so we had this meeting with him, and then the next day in the morning, we went to go see my dad. And my dad looked at the three of us and said, whatever it is, like we just barely said hello to him. He goes, whatever it is that you guys are doing, go and do it right now. And I was like, what? Go undo it right now. Do you hear me? Or else you're never coming back to here to see me again. I'll deny all the visits. So me, like went into a panic, like, no, go undo it. I'm telling my brother Peter, he's like, I'm not doing it. I'm keeping it. I says, my mom's like, I don't care. Then we won't come back here. We have to help him. And so I went back in the room and my father said, I'm telling you, go outside now and tell them to undo it because you, and I even started crying because I was like, listen, he doesn't want us to help him. So forget it. Stop it. Let it go. He doesn't want the help. But I couldn't figure out how he knew that what we were doing. It was driving me crazy. Like, how did he know? Like, I even started to think he was psychic. I couldn't figure out how things that we were gonna do and we were doing, he always knew about it. And it was from that guy. That guy. It was that guy who did it. That guy is the reason why my dad was in Marion that long. He lied. And then he has the nerve now. Now he has the nerve to tell newspapers and everyone that he is my father's adopted son. Could you imagine? He tells anybody who'll ask him, he's the adopted son. He self-proclaimed himself the adopted son. But that, I was thinking about that today, and I just wanted to tell that story because while they were sitting there, the government was sitting there and praising him and saying he's done this, he's done that. He was getting paid a fortune to do this also. And he had his cooperation agreement ripped up, I think 5 or 6 times. But after that, while they're sitting there convincing the judge how wonderful he is and how much he's changed his life. And so, we don't feel that, there's any sentence, in other words, let him go. And they gave him their letter. He committed a crime after that. So when they say that they're changed just because they became an informant, that's the only reason why they're reformed and they changed. It's not true. He got in trouble after that anyway. So I was just thinking about that today, and I figured I would share that. How are you, Chris? And how are you, MRE? Hello?
Yeah, wow, that was a pretty crazy story. And the guy's saying he's like an adopted child now?
Yeah, he always claims he's my father's adopted son.
That's bizarre.
Yeah. So, but meanwhile, he was an informant the whole time. Could you imagine?
Terrible.
Yes.
Do you have a lot of people that will claim that they're like relatives of yours and stuff like that?
Yes, I do.
Didn't he get smacked around by Randy Pizzolo in prison?
I have no idea.
Yeah, he
Chris,
got
I
beat up
don't
in
know.
prison.
I don't know stuff like that. I'm only telling you what I know. I have no idea.
No, because Randy Pizzolo was from my neighborhood. That's why.
Oh, I have no idea.
So you've had people come up to you and say, like, I'm your cousin, and like third cousins from like Sandra's side and all stuff like that, and they try to convince you they're related.
There's a lunatic on Twitter who
Twitter
torturing me. 13 of his fake accounts. He keeps telling people on Twitter he's my cousin.
Wow.
He's a nut job.
He messages me too, and I'm just like,
I know.
Now, is he a legit wackadoo or is he a troll?
1000% wackadoo.
Okay, so this guy legitimately believes he's the long lost Gotti cousin. Wow.
He's probably listening right now, starting up a new Twitter account. I'll make them see.
There's some sick people out there. There's like a lot of sick people.
Yeah, I know.
You know, because like some people think like you think of your dad as a celebrity. There's people out there, you know, who are like that. You know, like mob groupies and like sickos, people who are just starstruck or whatever. You know, because your dad's in the papers and there's movies made about him. So there's people that will probably like camp outside the house or something weird like that.
Yeah, like on my shadow
One of them
page.
is an Albanian guy from Woodhaven.
On my shadow page, on my Facebook Shadow My Father page, I had somebody tell me that they were my cousin and that they met my brother and my brother went down there and I'm telling you, and I said, really, what year was this? Meanwhile, the year this woman was saying she was my cousin and my brother met her at the airport. My brother was in prison. So I said to her, wait, that's not possible. My brother was in prison. Don't tell me what's possible. I said, all right, this lady's just crazy. And, I just said, oh, okay. Maybe I got it wrong. And that's it. I don't want to fight with people. But she was absolutely insisting that she met my brother.
No, we just Los Angeles for a second, but that's pretty crazy when you got somebody on Twitter telling you, yeah, I'm your cousin. We just lost Chris too. She's back.
I'm back. I don't know what happened to Chris.
No, what cousin did she say removed? Did she try to make it believable? At least like 7 cousins removed, and here's how I found out, or whatever. It was just not even believable.
No, you know what? At first, I was like, well, how are you? I don't understand. How are you related? And she wasn't making any sense to me. So then she said, and I met your brother, and we all went. I met him at the airport, and she said something about we were going to a barbecue. I said, when was this? And I'm thinking maybe it was when my brother was 18 or 19, something like that. And then she said the year, and I'm like, wait, it can't be. My brother was in prison. She said, don't tell me. I said, oh, all right. All right.
Well, some people, maybe she really believes this story. You never know. There's some crazies out there. You got to think now with the internet that everybody's so accessible, there's a lot of wackadoos. I heard a lot of people on like Twitter stalk these like D-list actors and stuff and do some crazy stuff. Like there's people who literally like sleep outside their houses with tents, do the most oddest things to try to get an autograph, or I don't know. It's just weird, but it's pretty dangerous for some people too.
Yes, it is. It is.
Especially when you meet people, like you don't know who they are, but they know who you are, and you don't know what they stand on. There's crazy as I think in England it was some actress got acid thrown in her face some years ago or something. I forget the name, but there's some crazy people out there.
Yeah, there really is. I mean, so I just want people to know, like, if I'm not following them and I'm not talking about them, they are not family to me. And that man, he's not even a man, is definitely not family to us.
So does he? What name does he use? Your last name?
No.
All right, well, that's good. At least you don't got someone with your last name running around saying he's a 4th cousin or something.
Yeah, no.
I'm his 4th cousin. I played at the house when I was little or something weird.
Yeah, no.
I had a friend named Chunk, right? We used to call him Chunk. And he told us a story that Michael Jackson, like, used the bathroom at his house and stuff.
What?
He said Michael Jackson's limo broke down. And Michael Jackson, his entourage, had to use his bathroom. It was weird. It's just one of them stories.
Was it true?
No, I don't believe it. I highly doubt it. Why would Michael Jackson's limo pull over to use his house? It just don't make sense.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it just don't make sense at all.
Oh, wow. Frankie, that's not her house. She moved. It's going to be 2 years, or how long ago? A year and a half, 2 years ago. That's not her house. I know.
A stalker? A stalker went to your sister's house?
No, just this. Somebody made a video, and everybody keeps telling me about it because they said that it was my father's deserted mansion, but it's not true. She moved like a year and a half ago, almost 2 years ago.
Wow.
Yeah. Justice Tech Pros, I found out you were my second cousin twice removed, but keep that between us. Okay.
Well, that's what people do to my grandmother. They'll tell her that. Well, my grandmother is a local celebrity. Well, remember, she was the co-founder of Whiteout, even though her name's not on now, but she's she's a local celebrity.
Your grandma?
Yeah, locally, yes. In our town, 100%. She's on the board of canvases. She's a great woman. Trying to read the chat.
I know. Well, I saw
Christmas party.
I saw you wrote that she had a Zappa.
Oh yeah, I don't want to have a CPS at my house. And
Okay.
let's just say dog collars and Zap. Grammy uses it on me. Someone slandering her saying she was the mayor. No, she was not the mayor.
Hi, Blue Eyes. How are you?
Richard Pryor is my fourth cousin. Someone in the chat said. Look at that little kid's face. That's that little kid's a character.
Yeah, that one. He's been around a long time. He's probably 28 by now.
Oh yeah, in his 20s, without a doubt.
Yeah.
That meme's been around forever.
Oh my God.
Uncle Lee's pig roast. We're all going to Pabst's for the weekend.
What is this, Vikings? The world went and got itself in a big goddamn hurry. What are you complaining about?
It's from a movie.
Oh, what movie?
I don't recall, but it's from a movie.
Oh, I like this one. I saw an informant once when I was a kid, but now they're everywhere. You know what? So true.
Seen the video of the house was filmed?
What?
Bill Jordan says that house the TV show is filmed in.
Yeah, that's the one I just said. She doesn't live there anymore. Yeah, she doesn't live there anymore.
Was there stalkers going by there?
There's somebody went in there with a video camera.
Is your dog
weird? It was
is
really
your sister
weird.
Is your sister a dog person? Like, does she have big dogs?
No, that she doesn't live there anymore.
Oh, but I'm saying, is she a dog person?
She has little dogs, but her son has a big dog. Her
All right, so
yeah, I forgot what he had. I think he's got like some kind of mastiff.
all right, so there is a dog.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
So that's the main thing. As long as there's a dog on the premises, because then I'm like any stalkers or weirdos who try to take pictures, the dog can scare them away.
Yeah.
When they try,
she definitely has one.
well, we do. We grew a big tree in front of our window in the front of the house, so people can't peep in, and we keep the shades down after 5 o'clock, so they can't try to get any paparazzi shots or, getting pictures of like family inventing stuff. And
yeah, I saw that Mike Nesmith died the other day.
Yeah, really.
Yeah.
I had a dream the other night, something called the flux capacitor. Do you know what that is? The flux capacitor. It's going to take my friend Marty back to 1985. Einstein was the dog, and the flux capacitor is very important. I hit my head on the toilet the other day, and it came to me in a dream. We're going to take you back to 19. I love that movie. I'm only kidding. I didn't see a flux capacitor. And I'm talking about Back to the Future. Teresa Murphy, yes. Tim, you know, I wanted like you for you to believe me for once and have some faith in me.
I do believe you.
Thank you. The DeLorean, yes. That movie was great. I even like part two. I even like part two.
Of what?
Oh, Back to the Future.
Oh,
With
that's what
with
that's from. I
Keanu.
never saw that movie.
Yeah, it came out. Michael J. Fox. He Marty McFly. Yeah, you know what? The only he played real instruments, Mike Nesmith, and he really hated the monkeys. Honestly, he out of all of them hated the monkeys. He wanted to have more musical control of the band and stuff.
Really?
Yeah, because the monkeys were all actors. They were acting to play in this show, you know, that was supposed to be like the Beatles or whatever, you know, and that's how it came about. Yeah, he got kicked off. The producers and the owners of the monkeys told them what they didn't play even. They couldn't even play the. That was never them playing the instruments, neither.
It was. Well, listen, my favorite was Davy Jones. Anyway.
Well, he really said yes. David Jones. I'm being honest too. David Jones really sang them songs and stuff. But believe it or not, the instruments are played by different people and stuff. There was a good documentary on the monkeys that was really good done recently.
Really?
Martin Luther, that's great. Oh man, if it was up to me, Martin, I love you and all, but we would have burnt you at the stake very quick, so that couldn't have spread all over Germany and everywhere else. But I love you, Martin Luther. Even though you paper hanging son of a bitch, you like to leave things on the church's door. Oh man, I'm not sick, Joe Brown. I think you're sick.
Oh my God.
Will you marry me? Someone wants to marry you?
Somebody wants to marry you.
Oh no, I'm taken. I'm in love with Sissy.
You're still in love with Sissy?
Yes. Because I know where she's going to come back one day. I know.
Oh no, someone wants to marry me.
Oh, all right.
Another fat bald Italian.
That's Iron Sheik. That's the Iron Sheik, the wrestler, the Iron Sheik.
Really?
Yes, 100%.
I used to love wrestling. I used to watch that with my grandpa.
I used to like it back in the 80s and stuff. I liked it. I sort of stopped liking it when I would say I forget, when I was like 14, 13. I couldn't deal with it no more, but I liked it before that. The Hulk Hogan, Iron Sheik, Junkyard Dog. I remember that era. It was pretty good.
Yeah, I remember like Bruno Sammartino. And
yeah, he was Italian. My grandmother liked him.
Yeah, and I remember the Italian Connection. It was Gino Bravo, and I loved them.
You know what my grandmother used to say about Ted DiBiase? He was a poor excuse for an Italian. She hated him because he was so arrogant, the $1 Million Man. And my grandmother was a little old Italian lady who liked wrestling, you know? She liked wrestling and she believed it was real, you know? She really believed it was real. And she got so into it that if I was boasting and one of her guys lost, she would throw the remote at me sometimes in anger.
Really?
Yeah, she didn't try to hurt me or nothing because she, you know, but she would get that angry. She was into it that much. A little old Italian lady who became a citizen when she was 44 years old, loved wrestling. Loved it.
Oh my God. No, we never played pranks on my father. Someone said they want to hear if we played pranks on him, and no, we did not.
I didn't play pranks on my dad neither. Catch a slap. It wasn't worth
it. Marry me, Angel. I'm younger and only have a small.
Oh my God. That little kid's face. There's another little girl that with a meme too that looks similar to him. She's a cute little kid. She's always in the memes, like telling people off. She looks like a little munchkin, but she's not. She's like a little 4-year-old. Looks like a munchkin. It's a funny little kid. She's a meme. Yeah, she's a meme out there. A little blonde character. Funny kid, man. They always got her on memes now, like giving the finger or yelling or something. Hilarious.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
What is this? I put a firecracker in my sister's cigarette. Funny stuff. Oh, we never did things like that.
Oh, those are those things called they were these little prank things, and they were what were they called? Pips or pops. They came in as they look like little pieces of wood, very small, and you would put them in the cigarettes, and they would blow up the cigarette.
Yeah, poppers. I think weren't they called poppers?
I forget the name of them, but they outlawed them because some people went blind because they got the stuff in the eyes, or if you stick it way in the middle of the cigarette, like and push it way down, it will pop near the end and get you. Yeah, loads, Mob Rats one, exactly, loads.
Loads.
Yeah. It's kind of hard to find them, but if you can find one of them and someone's like bothering you for a smoke, and push that thing way down at the bottom, and they're gonna have a rough day. Well, don't do that because someone will get hurt because they go in your eyes. You're supposed to.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. We ever did stuff like that. Forget about it. Forget it.
My dad would have probably given me a vicious beating for that. But we used to get them as teenagers and just, give them to buddies and stuff and laugh and stupid stuff like that.
Though I think that's so funny.
Well, they outlawed. I don't think there's that many places that even sell them things no more. Because technically, if someone gets that in the eye, that can blind them.
Exactly. I remember those things. I remember how I'll marry you, Angel. Oh, that's
having a steel chair.
Yeah, did your grandma ever get a steel chair hit over her head? Someone asked.
My grandmother?
Yeah.
No. She did the hitting with the steel chairs.
Yeah.
She was strong.
People are in this chat that they think that we would hit our grandmas with steel chairs.
Well, no, because I told them my grandmother was a boxer back in the World War II days. She boxed. So maybe they think that's wrestling and chairs flying.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But I was only joking about that. There was not many women boxed back then, so or anything like that. So
when you talk like that about grandma, I keep picturing what was her name on the Beverly Hillbillies? Granny.
Oh yeah, Granny.
She wear those boots.
Yeah, she was great. She was great. Next thing you know, Jed's a millionaire. King folks say, "Hey, Jed, move away from there. You want to go where you want to be." So they packed up thing and they moved to Beverly Hills. That is. Jethro was just like a big dope. Like big dope. Oh, they were funny.
That show was great. That show really was great. I'm so behind in the chat and I feel bad.
I can see a little bit, I think. I'm far behind also. I can't.
You are too?
Yeah. It's because I'm in the StreamYard chat. I can't. I'm way behind.
Yeah, me too. Oh my God. I'm so behind.
So did you ever light a fire? No, I'm not a pyro. In the SmackDown Hotel.
What's this? I used to hard boil all my grandma's eggs.
Oh my God, that's funny. That's real funny. Wow, you're an evil person, man.
Oh my God.
Wow, I thought I was bad.
Oh my God.
Wow, you have some guts too. Wow, I would not do that.
Oh, wow.
That's funny though. Picture her trying to sit there, open another one up. This son of a bitch. What's going on?
Let me tell you something. If you do that to an Italian grandma, you're dead. She's gonna start hitting you with those eggs.
Yeah, you better hope she has more eggs because she's gonna be very angry. That's a funny story.
Yeah, it is. My grandmother hit my grandfather over the head with a kit. Oh,
that must have hurt.
Oh,
the cast iron frying, those things they hurt. Oh. I've caught a few of them in my time. They do.
Did you ever see which one? I saw 2 and he changed his story 2 times. I'm hoping this third one he's going to change his story too.
Why, he's doing another one?
That's what someone said the other day in the chat. I don't know if it's true or not.
Really? They're going to roll the crypt keeper out to Diane Sawyer to meet her
Yeah.
again? She's going to
Yeah.
see him and says, "Where'd your eyebrows go? Where are they?" Oh my God. Unbelievable. Yeah, they just get him on the last he's on the last train to Coney Island, and we'll meet you at the station. We're gonna prop grandpa up here. He's just right up there. They're just driven around for the last money tour. And I did see the first one. I didn't know there was two of them though. Two Dianes.
Yeah, it was two different ones, right?
Really?
The first one he did, and then he did a second one. In fact, I saw it. I have it somewhere in on my phone somewhere where he did the first one. He said something about we played chess and check in.
Yeah, Robert Redford. He thought he looked like Robert Redford and stuff. Oh my God.
Yeah, and then I saw a second one where he said something different. In other words, he said that remember, I think someone played it where he said that he would have to. He decided to become a rat because he would have to kill too many people.
I thought that was I don't know. I never seen the second one. I didn't know. I might have not have known that was Diane Sawyer though.
Yeah. Or maybe it was. I don't. Now you're confusing me. I thought there was two.
There might be because he did a few interviews, and when his book came out, he was trying to promote that book.
Yes, and he ended up. I heard someone say the other day that they didn't make a lot of money from that. Yes, they did, because I think they got 370,000. The families, the victims. Yes, they did with the Son of Sam law.
Oh, I put a video up the other day from this guy's channel who rates like how much people make on YouTube, and he put Sammy Gravano's Patreon and YouTube up there. I hope they can use the Son of Sam law and get some money for Alan Kaiser's families. Why don't they give Alan Kaiser, one of his nephews and nieces, a college fund or something? That should go to them.
Yeah, doubt it.
Well, even the other victims, but he must put that in other people's names. But I'm wondering how. Like, how's he able to keep that? Because his YouTube channel and his Patreon, it's got to be his name with his social security number. I wonder how he gets to keep that.
I don't know. I have no idea. That's up to
those families. Yeah. Well, they got the other families did get satisfaction with the money with the books.
Yes.
So maybe he thinks they're going to leave him alone. Well, hopefully someone else goes after him. It'd be pretty good. Because he's getting to pocket all that money. And think about it. When he got out of the witness protection program, what did he do? A few years in jail? He got out with a lot of money. There was no reason for him to sell drugs. Think about it.
Yeah.
How you got a wife and 2 kids, right? Let's just say. All right, you can live off a couple of million for the rest of your life if you live right, You don't have to live like a Spacone. Like he wanted to live like a big Spacone with the big house and the whole nine. He didn't need to do that.
What a shame.
All that money they let him keep. What's up, Chris?
What's going on?
How you could just add yourself and take yourself out?
Yeah.
Oh.
Sorry, I had to leave. I wanted to go watch a segment on 60 Minutes.
What was it?
Serious?
Yeah, they had a really cool thing about this new telescope, the James Webb telescope that they're setting into space.
Really?
That is it's incredible. I was looking forward to watching this segment, and they're going to be able to discover the mysteries of the universe, hopefully.
I bet how much does something like that go for?
I believe they said 10 billion, and they've worked on this thing for 25 years. They've been working on the same telescope for 25 years. NASA, in conjunction with the Canadian Space Agency and the European Space Agency or something, and it's the most revolutionary telescope ever. And they're going to be able to see to planets from like 100 billion years ago or some crazy thing. I don't even remember, but they don't even know what they're going to find. It's just the most. And at the same time, also working on a new telescope that's going to launch in like 10 or 15 years, which will even eclipse this one. So,
Yeah, they're always trying to top themselves, always, especially in science and all that.
yeah, no, it's hard for me to really describe it, but it's remarkable what they're working on.
Would you ever want to go to space? I wouldn't. I'd be too scared.
Oh, I'd love to go. Something like that. I would love to.
If somebody said we're going to give you a trip, you can go for, I think it's a year or two. You can go up there for a year, maybe circle the moon or whatever. You can go in a year and a half. Would you literally go?
Yes, I would definitely go be an astronaut.
Imagine if you could bring your YouTube and you could YouTube it and stuff. That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, if I could like bring my dog, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah, I don't know how a dog would do up in space, but well, say you got an animal, so you have commitments. You couldn't take off for 2 years. Let's say 3 months or 6 months.
I would for sure go and visit space. I would love to.
Yeah, I wouldn't.
I mean, I don't know for how long and what the mission is. Are we just going?
Well, 3 months, let's say.
Yeah, I mean, would I want to go out there for like 5 years and be alone in the great unknown? No, but it depends. Are we going on a trip? Are there people with you? Are you by yourself, or do you have?
No, there's some other people.
Do you have a
There's
girl
some
with you?
there's some other people with you, like you won like tickets or whatever. Like there's other people.
Yeah, and what kind of structure are we living in? Is it just a bland space structure, or do we have robots that serve us food and drinks and
Well, whatever they got up in space, like I would say in coach in the good spaceships, and like the good part, or you have your own rooms and stuff. Because obviously, if somebody's going to space for a little while, you got to be comfortable.
Yeah,
you ever see that movie with Dennis? Was it Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr.?
Which one was that?
That was the one where Louis Gossett Jr. was the alien. It's real good. What's the name of it? Somebody in the chat will help me.
I don't.
I guarantee you've probably seen it. I know you have. It was with Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. And Louis Gossett Jr. played this alien, a Drac, and they end up fighting and crashing on a planet and having to live together and work together. It was pretty cool. I forget. What was the name of it? Can't think of it.
The space movie I really liked was Interstellar. Did you see
Enemy Mine? Sorry, but Enemy Mine, like Mike Slick said. Ever see that one?
Maybe years ago. I probably did, or saw clips from it, but I don't remember it.
I would never go to space. Never.
No, I would worry about.
There's not enough Xanax to get me in a spaceship.
I mean, I'll tell you this. I've gone skydiving before, and if you ask people who've gone skydiving, it's indescribable because it's so tranquil up there. It's something you'll love or you'll hate. You'll either be scared for your life.
How many times have you done it?
Just once.
What was it like?
It was the most peaceful thing I ever did, and my friend that we went together. It's like a lot of people will tell you that because it's in my experience, you're so high above the earth that the problems of the earth don't exist to you.
But what did they say about the thing to pull the button? When did they tell you to pull the button? How'd you know when to pull that button?
I didn't. You can't go by yourself the first time unless it's an emergency. But I had an instructor, like tandem skydive they call it.
Yeah.
And we jumped at 10,000 feet, and I want to say the first 4,000 or 6,000 feet, 6,000 feet in 60 seconds. And then they pulled the chute at 4,000 feet, and you just float, and it's
wow,
it's incredible.
How far could you see? You think?
You can see the Earth. I'm sorry, I don't understand the question.
Yeah, I don't know either. It sounded cool. How far could you see? I don't know. He's like, I was like, what's this guy talking about? I don't know. Did you see like the whole city or your whole town and stuff?
I'll tell you this. When we were the play before we jumped, I asked the guy that it was me and my friend. We went. I'll tell you this. A short story long.
Oh, here we go.
Everything that could have went wrong, except for us dying or getting seriously injured, went wrong on this trip. But the instructor, who didn't speak English that I jumped with, right? I asked him, I was like, oh, is that like Hampton Beach or whatever? He was like, yeah, it's Hampton Beach, and I didn't know this till later on. But the other instructor, my boy, whispers to him, that's not Hampton Beach. He doesn't know what he's talking about. But they didn't.
Well, he must have been versed in skydiving. They ain't gonna let. I don't care what language you speak. You know what you're doing if you're jumping out of a plane.
This was like the skydiving place from hell. I'm telling you, everything that could have went wrong. But I mean, yeah, my instructor didn't speak English. It was just the plane. It looked like it was, like a 15-year-old Honda. It was the hoopty of airplanes, but everything worked out. It was an incredible experience.
Yeah, I don't think I would do it though. I'll give you guts. I'll give you that. You got guts. I wouldn't jump out of the plane.
No,
I'd be too nervous that my thing wouldn't open, or somebody tripped it on me, or played a joke. I'd be too nervous.
I wouldn't call it guts. It was just something that I wanted to do from a kid. And my friend and I, that we both grew up in the same building. He was on the 12th floor. I was on the 16th floor. But it was.
What about bungee jumping?
I never did that. But we grew up going on roller coasters and all that stuff, and I just remember from a little kid, I always wanted to go skydiving. I said when I turn 18, I'm gonna go skydiving. We ended up going when I was 19, but I went parasailing. I don't know what.
Someone's talking.
You can only be a certain weight to skydive. If you're fat, you can't go.
That's true.
Is that true?
It was 200. Yeah, I think it was
really
220 pounds. Or they charge you more money for sure. But
why is that?
Because they want to make money. But they charge you more money if you're a certain weight, and the parachute can only hold so much weight. But
let's say if Honey Boo Boo or some famous chubby person wanted to skydive, they would let them.
Well, you might need a different kind of parachute.
Yeah, a parade tent. Or something
it's the truth though. There's got to be different kinds of parachutes. I don't know. But most skydiving places, once you get around like 220, 225, that's when they start charging you more money or saying, no, you're not supposed to go. But But I went parasailing when I was 13. And I remember being nervous to go. But then once I got up there, and I had been on roller coasters and stuff already, but going parasailing, I was.
What is that?
It's like when they pull you from the back of a boat. And you have like a parachute and you're connected to the boat,
all right.
And you're up. I don't know how high you are.
Like a sail, sort of.
Yeah, you're up like 3 or 4 stories, maybe, connected to the boat. Like they do it at like hotels in the Caribbean and all that kinds of stuff, or in Florida, or on the beaches. They have guys, doing.
It's still dangerous though. If you hit that water's like a brick. Like
no, they drop you. Like but they do it in a controlled way. I remember being nervous to do that, and then once I got up there, it was just. But I wasn't gonna back out of it. So I just went. I said I'm gonna go. And once I was up there, it was so serene and tranquil, and it was this is really cool. And if you enjoy that, you'll enjoy skydiving.
I don't think I would, but that's pretty cool. Like, yeah, I guess you're like a big roller coaster head too. Like,
you
go for the biggest roller coasters and stuff.
I love roller coasters, but it's skydiving is something everybody should do once. I'm telling you, or at least if you like roller coasters, you try parasailing, you like it, you'll like skydiving.
Well, the parasailing thing sounds safer, but the only thing with me is like if slamming the water and like becoming paralyzed or something.
No, but any reputable parasailing place, and I say reputable, a lot of these guys are potheads just driving around, but they don't slam you because you have the chute behind you, so you don't come dropping down like that. The wind.
Oh, all right.
You don't come dropping down. Yeah.
Oh, all right. Yeah. So you see people that jump off like I used to know young kids that say they would go jump off bridges into the water and stuff, and I always think like, what are they talking about? Like they're gonna smash that thing and break a leg.
Yeah. If you see the old videos of in New York and from the 1940s, it was like a normal thing for people to go diving off the bridges into the rivers in New York. So
they must have knew how to land then.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, you have to hit the water a certain way.
Yeah, because the water can be like cement, man.
And some bridges are higher than others, but it was like a normal thing because the water wasn't as filthy back then; it hadn't gotten all polluted yet.
Do you think somebody could jump off the Golden Gate Bridge and live? I don't think so.
I don't know how high it is.
It's pretty high.
Yeah, I don't know body physics like that because yes,
Maybe
you
a
can
professional, maybe a real professional
Yeah.
diver, possibly.
Yeah,
But even
covering
then,
muscle and
it would even be trouble off the Golden Gate. That thing's huge.
I I think they say if you were ever in a position like that where you're gonna hit the water, they say hit it on your side, like by your shoulder and stuff. I don't know. Don't quote me on that in case you ever find yourself in that position. But
Well, they put their hands in the water like they first, like a diver does like the fin thing with their
yeah,
hands.
yeah, they have those Olympic divers that dive from very high. So
Maybe one of them could pull it off.
perhaps.
But how many people have jumped off the Golden Gate Bridge and Brooklyn Bridge to commit suicide? Hundreds over the years. So many.
Well, they probably also weren't planning how they were going to hit it, or they were planning for maximum destruction. But
Yeah.
I know in skydiving, it's not just about will you die if your chute doesn't open. It's also you have to land properly because if you don't land properly, you could break your legs. You could become paralyzed. You could die on the landing.
True, break a leg.
If you break your ankles, there's all kinds of crazy things that can happen to you. So
Yeah, like the master divers, the Navy SEALs and stuff. They're good at diving.
you ever see guys that do wingsuit jumping? That's wild.
What's it called?
Wingsuit jumping. It's like you're turning your body into a kite. It's a jumpsuit you wear, but it has like
I've seen YouTube videos of that.
Yeah, that's wild, man.
That's the closest I ever got to that was a YouTube video, but that thing looked pretty cool. Yeah, they look like birds, a little pterodactyl.
Yeah, it's like super dangerous, but that's that's next level stuff.
It's like watching that stuff. The guys jumping off the buildings with umbrellas, like with a big umbrella, and making it down without dying.
I saw a video recently of it was like a proof of concept. I think they had just started selling these in the last year or two. I think the country was based out of I want to say Denmark. I don't remember, but this little company they're turning it's like go-karts but with like helicopter rotors, like personal little flying vehicles for one person, and you can only be up to like I think 200 pounds to fly these things. It's the models they have now, but you can buy one for like I don't know 80 grand, 90 grand, and you have a little vehicle that flies. You could fly 30 feet above the ground, and
That's nuts.
Yeah, you can get one right now. I forget
So in 100 years from now, people are literally going to have flying cars like that, like you just talked about.
If we don't die, because there's an asteroid that NASA is watching that in about 100 years it's going to be really close to Earth. So they're
well, let's say the asteroid don't hit us. There will be flying cars.
Yes, and what they're saying is they're trying to figure out right now how to divert an asteroid from hitting the Earth, because if they just hit it with a rocket, so to speak, it'll break into fragments and just destroy the Earth anyway. Or
come in like
damage. So they're trying to figure out right now, how do you just tap an asteroid or a comet and divert it away from Earth so it passes us without hitting the planet?
Yeah, you can't blow it up because, like you said, thousands of rocks would come and shred the whole planet anyways.
Yeah. So unless you could vaporize it somehow.
And when's that supposed to hit, this asteroid?
I want to say about 100 years from now. They're watching this thing.
Well, hopefully it sways away, but they'll figure something out.
Let's hope so.
100 years from now?
That's not as far as
it's not far. Your grandkids, even your great grandkids, anybody around, they'd be in big trouble.
We might be around because medicine is advancing so rapidly now in technology that who knows, they're going to extend. We're not that far off from them extending human lifespans.
There's no way. The planet is already we're overpopulated. So there's no way that they want more people and more people on.
Yeah, not the common people, but rich people and stuff. I agree with Chris said. Like, look at the Queen and them. They live till they're 105 now, all the royals and stuff, rich people.
And people smart enough not to drink the Kool-Aid and live on a diet of McDonald's.
Yeah, ain't it?
Have a shot. So
what's Tuesday night? Mickey D's. Wednesday night? BK.
So basically,
gross.
like the guy that lived next to the Cleveland thing. I was on my porch from my McDonald's.
Yes. Yeah, eating that stuff's disgusting.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, some people live to a long life, but most people, especially like if you're poor or you're not like a rich high society where you have these doctors that can give you this stuff.
Well, did you ever climb Mount Rushmore?
My cousin did twice, but I never did. I seen the footage and I have his diaries from that night.
I went up Mount Washington years ago, which is in I believe it's in Montana, and it's something like we got caught in a hailstorm.
Really?
I was with like 10 of my friends. We were on like a trip, like an outdoor trip for a couple of weeks, and we hiked up this mountain called Mount Washington, and we got hit with a hailstorm while we were up there, and it was like golf ball sized hail was flying at us. Everybody was like hunkered down like along the side of the mountain trying to get shelter. But
hail's no joke.
Yeah. So.
Hail can come in the size of golf balls and split your head open, wreck all the cars. And then up in South Dakota, where I live, sometimes we get a lot of hail, and all the cars' windshields are destroyed. Yeah. Even my little my go kart, because I don't have a real car, I have a go kart. Even that window gets busted. It's actually a pretty fast go kart, but
I would love to
dangerous.
I would love to have like a dune buggy, take out to the elements. But
yeah, dune buggies are pretty cool. 4-wheelers, stuff like that. I was never really good on them. Oh, what do they have? He's on a dirt bike. No, that's a dog, a boxer. That's a nice boxer. Is that a boxer? Or is that I can't tell, a Borbadello or something? I can't tell what kind of dog that is.
Looks like a boxer.
Yeah, but it could be something else though too. But it most likely a boxer.
It looks like those big boxes.
Mike Tyson. Heavyweight. I love you, Robin. Oh, Robin Gibbons. I love Robin. Remember that interview? And she was sitting there. She's like, Michael's just a big dope who beats me. And, he gets a little mad and beats me. And he's just sitting there like, let me say, Robin. It was nuts. She made him look so bad. I'm going to kill Brad Pitt. Because he wanted to kill Brad Pitt, He wanted to beat Brad Pitt up because she was cheating on him with Brad Pitt.
Who?
Robin Givens was married to Mike Tyson and cheating on him with Brad Pitt.
Well, but you know the story though, right? Brad Pitt said that he went to the house one day, and when he pulled up like in his limousine, Mike Tyson was just sitting on the front steps with a tiger on a leash. He turned around and left.
Yep.
I didn't like her.
No, she was a snake. She took him for his money.
Yes, she did.
Left him off to dry.
Yeah, I didn't like her at all.
Even when he was charged with the rape thing, she didn't come and help him or nothing.
Exactly.
And he didn't rape that girl.
No,
do you know that girl accused? Listen to this. That girl accused men in her high school boyfriends of rape before. And guess what? They didn't bring that up in court. What a terrible defense team.
Exactly.
Tyson had the worst defense team.
Exactly.
Terrible.
I thought that was horrible. I mean, to me, the biggest thing, and especially being a woman, is, I hate to even say this because it's terrible, but I'm going to just say it. I mean, she took off her panty liner. That tells me right there and then. She was not raped.
No, she wasn't. She told him to come up there at the room. They met at that the dance thing. It was like, I think it was an all-black Miss America or something to that notion. And he met her down there. There's a video of them flirting and stuff. She went up to his room at 2 a.m. She knew what was going on, and she even made a lie up in her high school that a guy raped her, and it didn't happen.
Wow. I can't believe that happened to him. What a shame.
Yeah, it took him out of the best years of his life, of his career. Took him out.
Exactly.
And, do you know what happened to her afterwards? She changed her whole appearance. If you've seen her, you wouldn't even know it's her.
Really?
Yeah, she's as white as us. Like she bleached her skin and had all these face surgeries and stuff. She looks like a Martian, literally. Yep, Desiree Washington. She looks like a Martian. And she was a pretty young lady at one time. She looks like a scary Halloween costume, like Jimmy Cheeks or something.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad. Like, did you see how that lady, Little Kim, like destroyed her face also? This is even
Yeah,
worse.
my sister knows her.
Yeah, it's a shame.
Did you do the theme song for your sister's show?
Yeah, she was on. My sister was in one of her music videos.
That's right. Forgot about that.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, I don't understand why these people destroy their faces. I don't get it.
I don't understand either. I don't understand.
And you know, they get offended. Like I've seen them go on shows after they get the surgery, and somebody will say, "Well, you don't look normal, or you look different," and they'll get offended. It's like you can't. Or they'll let the fans talk, and the fans are like, "Well, she's beautiful, but she don't look the same no more." And she gets offended. It's like, lady, you look nothing like what you looked like 10 years ago, and people have the right to say that.
People get addicted to to those surgeries.
That's true. LaToya Jackson, yep. All those Jacksons love that face surgery. All of them.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with, doing touch-ups or whatever if that makes you, feel
if it makes you happy
but
and stuff, but usually, they go overboard and they all regret it, man. Because it's an addiction. I think one of you said it. It's a total addiction.
Yeah.
And everybody from Hollywood and now even mainstream people are going to these doctors and butchering their faces. It's just crazy, especially the ones who look nothing like, especially if you're a celebrity and everybody knows you for like what you look like and stuff. Ever hear of the lady from Dirty Dancing? She says she fixed her nose and nobody knew who she was and she regretted that.
Yeah, that was what? Erin Gray?
Jennifer Grey.
Jennifer Grey, yeah.
Yeah, she regretted that.
Because
that was her
a little
signature.
bit of a schnoz, though.
She did, but it made her pot, and she was known for. People did not recognize her after that.
Well,
and the whole thing is,
she was a beautiful girl, but it's, maybe she just felt like,
She regrets it though. She even says it. She goes, because I became an actress to be famous, and no one's recognizing me. She said that. So some of them regret it, and maybe some of them are happy, but.
I mean I don't know if it's any consolation to her, but that really is one of the better movies of all time. It's a great movie, Dirty Dancing. I'm not even sure what else she was in. I don't even know.
I don't know what other movies she was in neither. But Dirty Dancing was
a great movie.
It was a good one. I wouldn't call it a great one, but it's good for the 80s.
That's a lot of people's favorite movie.
It is a lot of people's favorite movie, but it was good, but it wasn't my favorite. But it was a good one.
I thought it was okay.
Yeah, like he's there dances at the club for the summer, and he gets or his friend gets the other lady pregnant. I haven't seen it in years, but and then they win the dance off or something.
What?
At the end,
it's a talent show. It's a talent show at the end.
Wait, who got?
No, it's a dance off.
What do you mean? Who got pregnant?
They win the dance. No, her sister got pregnant. Oh no, his partner got pregnant, and the other guy who was dating the sister left her all cold. And they did the dance off, and Patrick Swayze and Jennifer Grey win.
Yeah, his name was Johnny something.
Johnny, that's right, Johnny.
Johnny.
See, that's how much I didn't think that was a great movie. I must have only seen it.
No, it was popular. It's a huge, like he said, there are people who are dirty dancing fanatics. That love that movie from the 80s.
Well, they
I
said,
loved Flashdance.
Yes.
The producers, when they were shopping that movie or trying to get it made, or the writers, I forget, but the original people involved with it, when they shopped the screenplay around, they included with it a cassette tape with the song at the end, the main theme of the main song of the movie. And they said, just listen to this song, because it hadn't been aired yet, it hadn't been on the radio yet. But look, this is the song for the movie. And they say that the song is what sold the movie script and got it made.
Yeah, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. She was in that one. That's right, Emmanuel.
I forgot about. Yeah, she was the sister. I forget.
Yeah, she played a good part. Remember her and Charlie Sheen? We're gonna run away together.
That's a great movie.
Yeah.
What do they say? Abe something, the sausage king of Chicago.
Yeah, Abe Relnick, the Sausage King of Chicago. And Cameron was in Egypt's land.
Save Ferris.
Let my Cameron go. Oh, the crank calls when he calls Rooney, you bastard, Rooney, get in there, Rooney. That was funny. Oh, the Rottweiler. How about the Rottweiler in there? I remember my cousin was like, let's all cut school and be Ferris Bueller day off. Like he wanted to like relive that little adventure in his head. I'm like, you're nuts, dude. He used to always say that. I'm like, dude, we're not Ferris Bueller. We're not going to Chicago. There's no car. Like he was so entrenched with that movie, man.
It's a great movie.
It was. It hands down was a great movie. The Rottweiler in it. The whole thing of him running around tricking the parents. It was real funny.
Charlie Sheen picking up Jennifer Grey Central at the police station.
Yes. Yeah. Charlie Sheen picked her up at the police station. Yeah, that was a good one. No one puts baby in the corner. No one puts Hillary in the corner. It shows me sitting in the corner with a dunce cap on, getting everybody walks over and kicks me and throws me scraps of bones from the table. I'm eating the bones in the corner like Jimmy Cheeks. She was dancing with
noise, Chris.
What?
You're making noise.
No, I plugged my phone to the charger.
Oh, all right.
It was great. I'm watching about.
I was scratching my head. Yeah. That was really me hitting myself in the head with a dog bone.
No, I knew it was coming from Chris.
A rawhide bone, if I want to be technical.
Did you ever see Dirty Rotten Scoundrels?
Yeah, that was a good movie, man. That was a good
this is my brother Rupert.
Yeah. That was a good. The Fugitive, he cries when after. Yes, the one-armed man in The Fugitive. That was good. The movie Fugitive was a good movie.
Yeah, that was an awesome movie.
Yeah. Ali Sheedy.
No, look what Ramondi said.
This can't be wrong. Patrick Swayze. Engineering relations with 16-year-old trying to destroy his son. Was Baby really 16?
I don't remember.
What, in Dirty Dancing?
Yeah, because technically that's like Johnny Boy was like, what, 21, 22?
I don't know. But
how old was Johnny?
I don't know.
Johnny the rebel, because they had him like a James Dean rebel type, leather coat, like a greaser hairdo, kind of.
Yeah, he was like a thug basically, a criminal kind of. You know, like
I wonder why Baby was so young. That's a good point Ramondi makes there. Why was Baby 16? Why couldn't she be 17, going on 18?
She may have been. I don't know.
Well, weren't they at camp?
No, it wasn't. Well, technically, yes, it was sort of a camp. Well, no,
it was a resort, and it was like a Jewish resort in the Catskills, and like some real clean cut, cookie cutter stuff, and like the dance instructor, he's not supposed to teach the guests like the pachanga or some weird dance, like some where you stay where you dance like
the tango
at arm's length, like a foot away from her.
The tango.
No, it was like the pachanga, I think. It may have been something else. I don't know. But
what about the tango? Do you know about that?
No, that's from like South America, like Argentina. But I mean,
well, it's good because if you ever get tangled up, you can just tango on.
The movie with the tango in it was True Lies with Schwarzenegger and Jamie Lee Curtis.
No, I got that from Son of a Woman, Al Pacino. I stole that line from.
Another great movie. Another great film.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite films.
Hoo-ah!
He started yelling at Shaw, I'm in the dock over here. I'm in the dock.
Yeah, he romances that lady.
Yeah.
The tango with her blind.
Yes, he was blind. Yeah. Colonel Frank Slade, Lieutenant Colonel Frank Slade. That was a great movie right there. He's trying to kill himself. I'm in the dock. Oh, he's got the gun to his head, and Charlie's trying to stop him from blowing his brains out.
Angel, did you ever see that movie?
Which one?
Scent of a Woman.
No.
That's a movie you would love.
Yes,
especially.
I know. Is that the movie where he makes the speech
Yes.
about not ratting? That's
Yes.
the only part I've seen of the movie.
Oh, you gotta watch that movie's great. He engineers. Does she as somebody likes things ruined for her or no?
Say that again.
Should I ruin the movie for her and tell her or no? She would want to
No,
watch
because
it.
she'd
Yeah,
really enjoy
no,
that
go
movie.
ahead. It's not like I'm running out to
Well,
get
there's some
it.
people. There's some people who don't like movies being ruined.
But how old is the movie?
What does that have to do with it?
Exactly.
Because doesn't mean I'm gonna watch it.
It's from the 90s.
I think you
Oh, it's
told
good.
me. I think you
Pacino won
told
an
me
Oscar for it.
but I think you told me the other night, MRE, that what the movie was about anyway.
I might have been lying that night.
It does not take place in South Dakota. His cousin wasn't in it. Or maybe he was. Who knows? We don't know anything about
No,
this
my
guy.
cousin wasn't. What is that? John Adams. He was in John Adams only for a scene. He was an extra where Washington gets. He's on the presidential thing, get inauguration. He was in that. I swear to God. True story. He never talked or nothing. He's only in it for a second, but he is an extra up on that landing. Ruin it. Well, no, Descent of a Woman's a great movie. You got to watch it. He's got everything planned out. It is a genius movie.
Angel, it's worth you watching. You'd like it. You
Definitely.
You know what I like?
Well, you know what you should do? Movie reviews. Why don't you watch Scent of a Woman, and next week we'll come on here and we'll talk about it or something.
Okay. If you come on here, then I'll watch it.
Well, that's what we're making a deal. You have to watch Scent of a Woman.
Okay.
And we'll all talk about it because me and him seen it. We'll
But you're
watch
not
it
allowed
again,
to
too.
broadcast from South Dakota.
No, I won't be. Broadcast?
You know what movie I liked? I liked Kill Bill, the Kill Bill movies, which is
I never seen them.
surprising. Oh, it's surprising because I'm not really into those type of movies, but I think one day it was on, and for some reason I just started watching it, and I really liked it. I liked both of them.
So you're more of an action movie type person?
No, not really.
Her favorite movie is Home Alone.
No, it is not my favorite. I have a few favorite movies, but I like Terms of Endearment.
She has a poster in her kitchen of like the neighbor from next door.
What?
The guy that hasn't shaved, he saves the day. Then
What?
the creepy neighbor. You have the poster.
What
of
creepy neighbor? I don't have any creepy neighbors.
The dogs would eat them.
Yeah, I don't have any creepy neighbors.
No, but he was secretly a good guy in the movie.
What are you talking about?
That was a good movie, the beginning part of
You know,
it.
they've made a whole bunch of sequels to that. I think there might be like 4 or 5 Home Alone sequels that.
Oh, I know. They just kept going with more
they're all
Kevins.
ridiculous, but yeah.
Yeah, the first one and the second one, believe it or not, was pretty good too. The one in New York.
Yeah.
But after that, I think he was in one more, right? The third one or no?
I'm not sure.
I don't think he was
know.
in the third one.
I don't think so either.
Because after the Home Alones, he became like what was the name of his group? The Pizza Band, and they would eat pizza and do parties and stuff. He also played a transsexual killer also in a movie.
I don't know.
Yeah, it was called Potty Monster. It was about Michael Alec, the Club Kids. You ever hear of them, the Club Kids?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Culkin played Michael Alec in the movie. Alec was a sick, like, pedo weirdo. You know, I used to troll him. I used to troll Michael Alec and his buddy Ernie.
Was he an informant, Michael Alec?
I don't know. No.
Murder case, wasn't it, that he got wrapped up in?
Yeah, he killed his lover over drugs and stuff like that. And I used to troll them. They had a show on YouTube, but Michael Alec died 8 months ago. But before that, we used to troll him because he would have that kid Desmond is Amazing on his show. And behind the kid Desmond is Amazing is like a painting, right, of a drug you drug people with a little girl jump rope. And it was real weird. So we started trolling the hell out of them. Because you literally had a little kid on there. It was nuts.
Really?
Yeah. What's their channel? You can go. I forget the name of their channel. But him and this guy Ernie, one of the other club kids. Yeah, he died though, Alec. So we don't.
You know what other movie I loved? I saw it yesterday. Again for like the 20th time was Blindside.
What is that?
That's
Sounds
Sandra
familiar.
Bullock.
Yes,
Yeah, that was a
about
great
the
movie.
football
movie.
player. The
Oh
football
yeah, I seen it. The big
Michael
dude.
Orr. Yeah, I loved it. I
She won
loved
an Oscar for that movie. It's a great film.
Yeah, that guy was huge.
Yeah, I like that movie a lot.
Yeah, I like some of the football movies and family movies like that. I like
Yeah.
Benji.
Benji?
Yeah, Benji was good.
I like the original Ninja Turtles.
Yeah, the original Ninja Turtles was good. Yeah.
I've seen every one of those Ninja Turtles. That's what I took my son to see every Ninja Turtle. And meanwhile, when he turned 17, 18, he couldn't even come with me to see Autumn in New York.
What is Autumn in New York?
It was one of those.
I would
that
have
your
wanted to go
Avatar?
see that with you either.
It was a tearjerker with what's her name, Winona Ryder and Richard Gere.
Why would you
Ryder's a
expect?
shoplifter.
Why would you expect your son to go with you to see a movie titled that?
Because I went to go see Ninja Turtles 1, 2, 3, 35. That's
as
why.
his parent, but he's not obligated to go with.
Well, I didn't have anybody to go with at the time, and I really wanted to see it.
So what happened? So he just didn't go with you?
Yeah.
How did you go?
He said, why would I want to? I'm not going to see that movie. I said, well, I didn't want to go see Big Bird Come Back Home. I didn't want to see Benji 1 to 50. I didn't want to see Ninja Turtles 1 to 50, but I still went with you. I still took you.
Who did you get to go with you finally?
Oh, I waited till it came on cable.
Oh, all right.
What about
it
Angel?
Really didn't last long.
Angel,
Nobody wanted to see it. Not one person. And I've seen every movie with my sister. Even she didn't want to see that.
Angel, how many times did you watch Three Ninjas?
The Ninjas?
Three Ninjas.
I don't know what the
I've heard of that. Oh my god, my nephews used to watch that. Oh my god, was that cringe? Oof.
What was the movie with Hulk Hogan where he's like a space invader? What was that movie called? I don't remember. What was that crazy movie that he was in? Where
there was a few of them like that, where he wore the tutus and
Galactic Commando or something. I don't remember what it was called.
Yeah, it had a crazy name.
The movie that he did that was actually really good was No Holds Barred. That was good.
Yeah. Yep. No Holds Barred was pop. I remember that came out.
Yeah.
Zeus was in it.
Yeah.
Did either one of you see A Dog's Purpose?
Not me.
No.
I think I did. Is that the one where the dog keeps recyclable dog, I guess. Where the dog keeps going on and on into other dogs' bodies and
really? Stuff. That sounds cool. I wish I could have that on one of my.
Do you remember the guy who would do movie reviews on New York One, and he would be like, if you don't like the movie, he'd be like, I'd give it one rotten apple. Do you guys remember?
Yeah,
that?
I remember that. One rotten apple. He was a good guy, though.
What's a Teenage Mutant Ninja horror movie?
What?
I don't know. I never seen that. I think Lindy's lying. A horror movie with the Ninja Turtles? I don't know.
Yes. This one, yes. Where is that? I just saw it. Did you see Pretty Woman in theaters? Yes, I did. I saw that with my sister. In fact, I think we even got Carmine to go with us. I think no. Wait, that's the other one we got him to see. The one where she's a runaway bride, Julia Roberts.
Runaway Bride? I don't know that one.
No, wait. It was the movie where she was gonna be the best man.
Mystic
Julia
Pizza?
Roberts. What?
Mystic Pizza?
Oh, I love that movie. See, those are the kind of movies that I love. No, the one with my best friend's wedding. We even got my brother-in-law Carmine to go to see that.
Wow.
And all he kept doing is saying, how long until it's over?
did he beat up the projectionist after?
No, we did not.
What about Fast Times at Ridgemont High.
Great
No,
movie.
not my type.
Great
You
movie.
remember it though?
Spicoli.
Yeah. How about Bad
MRE.
Boys?
Wait, excuse me, MRE. This unbiased eye wants me to drop a link so he can confront you.
Yeah, let him on to confront me. he can confront me.
Okay, I'm gonna let you on, unbiased eye. How do I do?
Listen,
this?
I have some work I got to do, but
Okay, goodbye.
watch Son of a Woman. We'll talk.
All right, bye.
Later, Chris.
All right, peace.
Chris likes jumping out of planes.
2 at a time.
Goodbye.
I don't think that's really the guy, but it'd be funny.
No,
if
I know, but I'll see if it is.
Yeah, he's delusional. It's probably just somebody joking around, but you never know.
Yeah, true. How come Chris is not leaving?
I don't see him anymore. Oh, he lost them both. This is my show now. I took it over. I'm reading the chat. Hey, Johnny Russo, how you doing?
Oh, you have a different. I didn't even notice that. You have a different.
Yes, look at my face, Chucky, and Johnny like had a child.
Chris, I need you to get out, otherwise it's gonna keep popping me out.
I don't see him in here though.
I see him. He's right there. He likes to hang out back there.
What is it, like a little room? I can't see it. You got Chris locked up in there? Is he chained up?
He likes to hang out back there. I don't know why. Chris, leave.
He pops in and out all the time. This is the Johnny Eyelier Show.
Let me see.
Hey, what's up, Justice Tech Pros?
I can't. He will. Let me text him and tell him to leave. I don't see that Al guy coming.
No, that's not him. That's somebody just trolling. The trolls come in and try to always rile people up. I'm reading. Oh, I seen that other guy's the guy Ollie in there. I seen the video on your channel. You had some cool cards, and you have a nice family. I would suggest that you take the video off with your kids on there before people go there and troll it or do something sick.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, because he's got a nice family. This guy, he's got like 2 beautiful kids in the thing. And first thing that went through my head when I seen that is, yeah, take that down because there's some sick people out here, man.
Yeah, exactly.
And the last thing you need is somebody put little kids' heads on things. People are sick.
I just saw something about a banner.
A ban? Oh yeah, there is a way to put a banner up. I don't know how to do all that, but there is a way to put banners up. Yeah, I never really get involved too much with that. Sometimes I don't even pay the StreamYard bill. I just take the 20 free hours. And if I need to pay the bill every once in a while, I'll do it. But they give you 20. I don't think you can do all the stuff with that, but I'm not really into like doing all the stuff anyways.
Oh, good. He's listening to you.
Oh, how you doing? I can't see him, but
no, because he said, "Okay, I'll be right back."
But you got to. How are you going to watch Scent of Woman? How we know you're really going to watch it?
Well, I'm not gonna. Why would I lie? And then I'm gonna look stupid.
No, but how are you going to find it though? That's my like.
It's probably on the computer.
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is.
Yeah,
it's so
I'll find it, or maybe it's on. I have that Fire Stick.
It might. It might be on there, but you can never really bank on that. But if not,
okay.
just YouTube it, and you might have to pay like $1 or $2 to watch it, if that. Or maybe you can watch it on some other device.
My daughter has. We have everything. She's got the Hulu and.
Oh, it should be on there.
Yeah, she's got. How did he get on the screen? Stop it, Chris, and leave. See?
Oh, he's pressing the thing.
Chris is pressing on the thing.
He's controlling it from the other room.
Chris, cut it out. He's playing games.
You gave him the controllers.
Yeah. Well,
Go crazy with
he
it.
was going to be my co-host. I could see he's gonna be a pain. Okay, what's this? Justice Tech Pros. How's the appeal process going? Oh,
Well, they're submitting the Rule 33 now,
yeah.
and
Oh,
hopefully
but
that.
that's an unbiased eye. You chickened out?
No, it's not really him.
Yeah. All right.
No, it's not really him. Lost my brother Mike Nesmith. That's not Mike Nesmith's brother. It's a fake Davy Jones. Someone looked Davy Jones in there.
Hello, Kevin. How are you?
How you doing, Kevin? Davy
let me-
Jones. See Davy Jones with the monkeys?
Oh no! Oh, Dave Jones.
Little does he know that Davy Jones and Mike weren't close at all. He doesn't realize that.
That's a fake account. Oh, the movie is on Peacock? Oh, okay. I have Peacock.
All right, you got to watch it then.
Yeah, I will. I'll watch it.
And once you watch it, let us know. And
No, I will. MRE won't show he knows the conditions. You didn't show yours either, and you stopped being a bully.
That's a troll account. Someone just joking around.
So you want to know? I saw somebody say they want to know another story. Did you see the thumbnail that I picked? The picture.
Well, I'd like to tell you a story all about how my life got turned upside down. I want you to take a minute and sit right there and tell you how I became the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I'm joking. I was never the Fresh Prince. I was Jazzy Jeff, the freak that was left behind. Okay.
I just want everyone to know that I am not pressing on your comments. It's Chris hiding in this room over here, and he's doing it all. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you, MRE. Go ahead.
It's Chris Kasparoza that did everything. He's doing everything to us right now. He's torturing us.
He's probably the one kicking me out.
He's running wild. He's on a rampage. He's getting violent. Oh no, there goes Angel. I'm going to be gone any second. Oh no. There's some crazy things going on here.
He's the one who's kicking me out.
Yeah, I think you upset him.
So finish. I'm sorry you were so rudely interrupted by myself.
I was just saying the presidents: Washington, Adams, Jefferson, Madison, Monroe, Quincy Adams, Jackson, Van Buren, Harrison, Tyler, Polk, Fillmore, Pierce, and you can go on and on. We were just talking about the old days. Andrew Jackson fought many of duels. Alexander Hamilton was shot by Aaron Burr, Thomas Jefferson's vice president. And things like this it's just outrageous. I told you about the spaghetti theory.
No.
How the Italians came over on the Clovis First land bridge. You ever hear of that? Migrated down through Canada and the Americas. The first Italians hitting South Dakota, and they were roughly the year 1625. Making friends with the natives, playing bocce ball together.
No.
Yes, many Native Americans' first war bands and stuff was made out of spaghetti and meatballs. That was a bad one. I fell on my face on that one. I look stupid, don't I?
What?
Please insult me. Everybody torture me now. Throw things at me. I'm chewing on rawhide right now. A rawhide bone. Thinking of my childhood. Stuck in a kennel getting kicked. Yes, email me, Unbiased Eye. But first, coffee. But first, rum and Coke.
You know what? When I did drink, I used to like that. Rum and Diet Coke.
I don't like drinking. I'm against it.
No, why are you against it?
I grew up Mormon. And I'm half Amish, so I am totally against alcohol. I'm serious.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am. And usually just laugh at me and get me up here and ridicule me and
I
treat me
never
like a
ridicule
monkey.
you. I enjoy having you on because you make me
You
laugh.
want me up there in a cage, and everybody's poking me with sticks and calling me leper.
What? I don't
And I'm
know.
eating scraps from the table while they're eating lobster and steak.
What?
I'm thinking about my childhood.
Of what?
Getting hit, being yelled at, being told I was insignificant. I was nothing. I was never going to amount to nothing. I had funny hair.
Now you had funny hair.
Yes, I'm a ginger. I didn't want to let anyone know. You can see I got a Vidal Sassoon haircut in my avatar right here, as you can see. It's very Chucky-esque. That first movie was really good. That movie, actually, Child's Play-esque. I'd rather eat crumbs with bums than steak with snakes, bro. I would rather eat crumbs with bums also than steaks with snakes. I have to agree with him right there. But I can't eat steak because I have 3 teeth like Dirkie Castle. So a steak would be just not going to happen. If you chop it up into little itsy bitsy pieces like I was an infant, maybe, or a toddler. I got $1 million haircut.
You have
I'm
a
also
$1 million haircut.
I'm also going to join the Jamaican bobsled team.
You didn't learn your lesson from the toboggan?
No, never.
Chris has finally left the building.
Has he? Oh, he was funny pulling up all these comments.
He kept kicking me out.
Yeah, well, you insulted him for jumping out of planes.
I didn't insult him. I didn't insult him.
You said it was crazy to jump out of a plane.
No, I didn't. I wasn't even.
No, that was me.
attention.
I'm sorry. That was me who said that.
Yeah, I wasn't even paying attention to that story.
Yeah, he was threatening me in the comments. You didn't see it. Saying I was going to get beat up after school.
I wasn't even paying attention. Wait, I have to see something. What did he say? MRE, you kill me. LOL, you made me feel like, well, crap. That one day I believed you when you said you had a hump.
A hump? Yes, on it's to my neck, my shoulder-esque area. I do have a hump that sticks out the right side. You could say a hump or a hill, whatever way you want to put it. To be politically correct, I would call it a large outgrowth. If I want to be politically correct, a large outgrowth.
Where is this now?
It's from my neck to my shoulder, like the little house in the prairie in the hills that you would see on that show.
Oh my God! I'm just picturing you with that cape on.
Yes, wearing a cape with my toboggan. Quite the sight to see, for sure.
Angel, where's Peter and Mama Victoria? Peter and I are going to set a date tomorrow, and I'm not sure if I want my mom yet.
Yeah, I look like Carrot Top and David Spade. That's hilarious. I look like a mix between Carrot Top and David Spade. Well, I sound like David Spade / what's Horseshack got kicked in the throat. Like a frog, like who's gasping for air or something. Like I hold my nose high, like that. I really do.
No, you don't. Like Quasimodo.
Yes. Just like Quasi. Listen, I actually played him in the school play. I didn't need no props. I played him in the school play for 3 years in a row. 3 years in a row.
Justice Tech Pros wants to know what you prefer for your sledding competition.
Well,
Inflatable, aluminum, plastic, or wood?
Well, it shows how much he knows. I'm a historical kind of guy. I'm going with the old toboggans, wooden toboggans like they did in the old days. I'm all for about the sports and the old fashion of it. Wooden toboggans, 100%. Plastic or aluminum or inflatable ones will flip over. You'll have a tough time. I go with the hardwood toboggans. Hard carrying them up the hill. Getting them back up the hill is pretty tough, though. But it's worth it. And it's safer. Stay safe. Quasimodo predicted all this. That's funny. That was Bobby Bacala. Quasimodo predicted all this. The Quasi who? The Hunchback of Notre Dame. Nostradamus.
That's who he was talking about?
Yes. Yep.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
It's always fun when you come on.
Yes, guy says, why don't we get an effing life? What's that say about you, Peter Gordon? You're in here watching. If you're listening to me, then you have a worse life than I do. Because I'm the freak. I'm disabled. I'm ugly. I may be a little tardish. What's that make you, Peter, for watching me?
Oh, hey, that's not nice.
Yeah, Larry ended up like the hunchback carrying all the amateur trolls. I got them all on my shoulder and I'm balancing them right now. It's like a bunch of cheerleaders packed like 40 deep. They're all on my shoulder.
We don't have a super chat war over here.
Who's that old guy in the picture?
I don't know.
Looks like an old actor.
Butchie bifocals.
Look like an actor.
Butchie, who's that picture of?
Looks like an actor. He used to star in some of the Roman films, believe it or not. The old films in the 60s and the 70s. He used to play like a Roman general. I think he was in Cleopatra, but he wasn't a main cast actor, of course.
I remember when I was a kid and my little brother would try to run people over when I was walking up the hill.
Yeah, I remember. That was good times. All kids enjoyed stuff like that. Snowball fights, being buried in the snow, being stabbed in the arm, hitting the head with a shovel. Those days were tough for me.
Oh, God.
What time is it? Oh, I got to take my dogs out and stuff. Thank you for having me on.
No, thank you once again so much. Thank you.
Well, I'm always come on here to be the carny freak and tortured and abused and made fun of. I'll never come on here again.
Yes, you will. Please, you always. Oh, he just jumped off. What a flat lever. He just jumped off without saying goodbye. Oh my God, I can't believe what things he does. Why are you so hurt? You just flat left me like bam. Wow. Chris stumped him. Oh God. Okay, I'm just looking to see. This fable seems to have emerged from Russia in the early 20th century. Shout out to Nadu's wig held up well. That's really I saw him with the blow dryer. That's his hair. That's not a wig. Licking frozen bowls. Oh, I can't. What is this? Christmas and New Year's on the weekends this year? Why does that stink? That's fine. Okay, what else? My hair is autumn red. Is it straight or curly? Good night. My hair is winter green. Oh, God. Okay, so did everybody see the avatar? No, the avatar. I can't even think straight. The picture, the thumbnail, that picture with my dad and my daughter and my son. Well, I bought that leather jacket for him. It was beautiful. It was like a butter leather, and they had two colors, but I don't know if the store was going out of business or whatever happened, but that leather jacket was like on sale and it was a really expensive leather, but it was on sale. I don't know if they made a mistake or whatever, but it was on sale for like $98. So I bought two. I bought him two, one in that color that he's wearing, and then the other one was a darker color. And like I was so excited. So I get home and I tell my mom, look at these. She says, oh, those are beautiful. So she said, how you bought them two? How could you buy them two? I said, if I told you that I paid $98 each jacket, she couldn't believe it. But she said to me, I'm telling you right now, don't tell your father. Don't tell him how much they cost. And she said, give him one at a time. Don't give him both of them at the same time. So that's what I did. I gave him one. And then I think I don't know, a little while later, I gave him the second one and he wore them. She said, if you tell him how much you spent on them, he's going to think, this isn't good. Don't tell him. And meanwhile, that jacket was beautiful. Doesn't it look good on him? He looked so good in that jacket. Hi, Spiffy. I wish some of these vloggers would give back. So much greed, despicable. I don't know what that means. I must have missed something. What did I miss? I like my oatmeal lumpy. I have no idea, Steve. I don't even have a clue anymore. I do most of my shopping online. I don't know what that means. I don't see what's going on. You can't find any. Go online. What'd you say, Miss? Okay, yeah. Just an open statement. I think people forgot that a part of being human is giving back. That's all. Maybe that's just me. Oh, okay. Well, I'm always giving back. Hi, Yankees. She's at work. That's all she does is work. She's working till about 11:30. Okay. Thank you, Steve. Thank you. So my brother Peter and I are going to discuss tomorrow which day he's going to do this with me and what we're going to talk about. So I told him that I think he should talk about like the last 6 months of my dad's life when he was with him every day. So he said he wants to make it a very good show. Those are his exact words. A very nice show. I don't think I can have it yet. I think there's like a few more hours or something like that. My friend Chris sets it all up for me. So I don't know if I could have that yet. What's this? Peter was great in Gotti, Godfather and Son. Yes, he was. Yes, he is. He has a lot of nice stories to tell, and he will. So that I'm gonna talk to Peter about tomorrow, and then I will let you guys know which night he's going to come on. Okay. Your brother Peter seems like a very kind-hearted dude. He really is. He really is. Angel, your brother Peter is a nice guy. That story he told about taking your dad home made me cry. Yes, it did. It made me cry. Definitely get super chats. So, well, you know what? I went and I got 3 cases. So I'm good for a little while. Could you imagine a human being being addicted to seltzer? It's not normal. Uh, Justice Tech Pros, Angel, I believe you have you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time in 12 months to apply. Yeah, I'm just under the 4,000 hours of watch time. That's what I saw or heard, or Chris told me. I'm just a little under, I think like 100 hours away or something like that. Is Victoria still writing for magazines? Yes, she is. Good night. Good night, Allie. Ollie, Montauk, do you know if the tale of the scorpion and the frog? I'm sure he does. I'm sure Mob Talk Radio wrote that story. Holy Jesus and baby Jesus. That's a lot of cells. Not really cases. What do you call that? I'm looking at them now. 12 packs. I bought 12 packs of seltzer. So I'm good for a few days at least. Your whole family seems like Victoria's sister is smart as a whip. Yes, she is. So are my brothers. My brothers are very smart. They do look terrible in that fight. I didn't see it. I don't know who you're talking to. Yes, I think so. I'm gonna check again. I'll ask Chris. But I'm pretty sure it was 136 hours away. So I don't know why that number's in my head. Seltzer isn't a bad addiction if you got to have one. No, it's like I go through like 8 or 9 a day. It's like I wake up and say, oh, let me get my seltzer. I don't know if that's normal. I am addicted to Red Bull. I drink about, oh, really? No. It gives you wings? No, I can't have that much caffeine. I'll go crazy. Oh, come on, Spiffy. You know you did. We can cover the watch hours pretty quick. Okay. I don't know what that means. Angel, I'll send you your first super chat. This way we can get the rumor mill buzzing that I pay you. I don't know if I even want to put super chats on here. That's why, you see, and I feel so bad that I don't even give like MRE a super chat, because then they're gonna say, well, there's a reason why I really can't do it now. But I feel really bad, because then they're gonna start saying I pay this one, I pay that one. So, and I feel terrible about it. But we'll see what happens. But thank you, Dominic. Nadeau won the fight just because he didn't get his wing. Oh, you people are so bad. That's so funny. Oh, you love Mountain Dew, Red Bull. I'm addicted to caffeine. Oh, coffee from 7-Eleven. Oh, really? Let's see. Jeff's fight was the funniest thing I've seen in a long time. Okay. Okay, I think I got to everyone. I don't know the last time I had a Red Bull. Not very nice. I don't read or write. I'm totally into pop-up books about fables concerning tipping cows. Okay, guys. I am going to call it a night. I hope I got to everyone. Okay. All right, everyone. Thank you so much for coming and listening to me ramble on and laugh over MRE. He always makes me laugh. Thank you so much. And everybody have a great night. And I'll let you all know when Peter's gonna come on. Okay. Thank you.